Australia's Victoria State, February 7th, 2009, is a date of infamy firmly etched into memory as Black Saturday. The events unfolding that day were to become the greatest natural disaster the nation has ever endured.
Hell and all its fury has visited the good people of Victoria in the last 24 hours, and many good people now lie dead.
With 173 lives lost, several hundreds injured, and over 2,000 homes destroyed, the Victoria State Department of Human Services, or DHS, responded with an immediate call to action to help rebuild communities that were virtually razed to the ground. To manage the crisis, as well as the long-term relief effort, DHS created a complete case management system in just 5 days, built entirely on Oracle CRM On Demand. Like all survivors coming to terms with the tragedy, Tagati landowner Rita Harris has vivid memories of that day.
The whole day was just orange because we had flame on the ridge over there. We had flame on the ridge over there. And the next thing we saw, this huge mushroom cloud that was immense. And we thought there was a nuclear bomb. It was literally like that. It was just... And we stood there basically waiting to die.
Former policewoman and social worker Cindy Tarzan was one of 800 caseworkers immediately recruited by DHS to seek out and offer support to stricken members of the community like Rita.
I was lost for words to try and come to terms with what these people had endured, with what they had seen, and it was incomprehensible to imagine what it would be like to have survived and still be living in this area, to have your whole community lost, to have friends lost, to have family lost, to have lost your workplace, your whole sense of lifestyle.
I'm glad somebody's thinking in a bigger picture, because this actually means our livelihood is gone.
In order to support this community outreach, DHS decided to build a complete brand new case management system entirely from scratch. In fact, 3 systems would be built. One to immediately support the 800 caseworkers in the field. Another to support the Red Cross appeal and government grants. And a third to deal with the distribution of physical donations.
The enormity of the event and how quickly it occurred really put a lot of pressure on us to make very quick decisions.
The Prime Minister of Australia and the Premier for Victoria made an announcement on the 10th of February that they wanted to offer case management to all people affected by the bushfires. This wasn't an existing service.
We worked out what we needed on the Wednesday. We got 4 vendors in Thursday to demonstrate their case management systems, selected one Thursday night, and basically started configuring the solution on Friday.
Monday morning at 8 o'clock, we need to be live.
Oracle CRM On Demand was selected as that solution.
In order to get the system live,
a team of Oracle consultants immediately sprung into action, working around the clock to ensure that the case management system would be up and running on the following Monday morning. Oracle CRM On Demand is a part of the Oracle Cloud Computing product family. The cloud computing solution was the key to being able to get the system up and running in just 4 days.
We had not embraced a cloud service before, and one of the big pluses that the cloud service gave was that instant scalability, where we can scale up very fast and down very fast as emergencies occur and then get wrapped up. One of the things with the bushfires that was happening, in multiple locations. We weren't just having an emergency in an isolated area. We had 3 or 4 key places in Victoria where were really affected by the fires, where towns were just simply wiped out.
We knew we were going to have to work with a large number of agencies to cover both where the fires affected, but also the fact that large number of people lost their homes and were relocating to other parts of the state and would need to be supported in their new locations.
So when we looked at the 4 options that we had available to us for case management, where Oracle really won out was the fact that it was one screen. You could literally just go down the screen, scroll down and capture everything on one page.
It was very user-friendly and we were able to figure it out and access it, and we were able to get up and running without any need for any of the formalised training that was offered later on for people.
By the nature of this disaster, electricity, telephone, internet and even wireless communications were all disrupted in the remote rural areas. So traditional recording methods were used in the field.
Whether they will keep our arrangement.
But as soon as caseworkers could reach the internet, they were able to make all this information accessible in real time through the Oracle CRM On Demand client record.
We were able to push back information that we had been able to garner from our clients about what was needed, what the thoughts were on the ground for those people in the community.
Oracle CRM On Demand provided the key information flow that helped initiate a faster and more effective community response. From all levels of government to the DHS caseworkers and the brave volunteers of the Country Fire Authority, from the many citizens who donated cash and gifts, the whole community came together to help bring relief and support to the rebuilding of a community.
We owe the community in general such a huge debt. To be the recipient of so much from people that you've never met is amazing.